to the Crochet Crowd. I'm your host, Mikey. This is the ending of the headband that I'm wearing on Virgin Voyages for the VHS Simmons and Headbands workout. I know, I'm sick. Call the ambulance. I'm actually excited about a workout party. So anyway, I went to the sports store to get headbands and leg warmers, and nothing exists. So what's a crocheter to do? Make it himself. So I'm going to show you how to do this. This is using linked, double linked actually, herringbone stitch, and it has a really cool texture, and I did it so that it matches the bangles that I'll be wearing as well. So with the bangles, we actually put an elastic inside. For the headband, I don't want to do that because I can make it so that it's going to fit my head. For the bangles, I just didn't want them flying all over my wrists because, you know, gay, they fly everywhere. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and then I'm going to bring this sample back and show you how to finish. This is so simple, it's not even funny. Let's begin. So let's begin. We are going to chain a total of 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So if you want the headband to be wider, then make it more than 17. I feel like it's just enough for me. So once you get there, you're just going to go to the first one. You're going to yarn over it and pull through. And we're going to begin our first revolution around. The crochet double linked herringbone stitch is a very condensed stitch, so it's going to really compact onto itself. So to start this, we're going to do a continuous revolution so that there's no seam lines throughout the whole thing, and we're just going to start by chaining 1. In the same stitch that you did the join with, just put that straggler so that it's getting trapped inside the stitch work, and you're going to half double crochet into the first stitch. So when you go there, just put that straggler over top of the hook like this, and yarn over, pull through, and then pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. So the remaining now all the way to the end will be a double linked herringbone stitch. So you need this half double crochet to start that. So do you see how there's 3 strands? 1, 2, 3. You are going to just slide your hook in behind the 2 that are closest to where it's coming out of the yarn ball. Okay. So what I want to do is just take the hook, slide in. So notice I did not wrap it first, just slide in behind those 2. And then I'm going to go to the next empty chain that's available on the ring. So just going into the empty chain, yarn over, pull through. And you got 4 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through all 4, and you're done. To do the next one, you are looking for the 2 verticals that are closest to where it's coming out of the yarn ball. So these 2 right here. Can you tell I was playing with glitter on my hook? So I'm gonna go into the 2 verticals and go to the next empty chain. Pull through, see all 4, yarn over, pull through all 4. Okay, so look for the 2 verticals that are closest. Just slide in behind, and then go to the next empty chain. Go around. So 2 verticals. So even if you like ended up with like 18 chains instead of 17, it really doesn't matter. This stitch does not have a stitch multiple. So what I want you to do is just continue to go around the ring, advancing. This is the double linked herringbone stitch. Let me know in the comments if this is a new stitch for you. I just discovered it a few days ago, and I'm quite addicted to it actually. But you know, until the next best stitch comes along, of course. So just go around, and I'll be right back in a moment. So I'm just completing the last stitch before I've hit the beginning again. So now what I'm going to do is just progress. Make sure that this is not twisted in any weird way, so make sure it doesn't look like that. Just make sure it looks flat. So just follow the outside around. And you're going to progress to the very first one that you started with without slip stitching. So you're going to go in a continuous round. So you're just going to slip in behind this 2, and then just go to the top of the first stitch that you started with. Okay, so see it right here. This is the half double crochet. So this was the chain 1, this is the half double crochet, so just stay within the half double crochet. Pull through and pull it a little bit tighter than normal because you are just joining it for the first time for the continuous revolution, and then yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. And so all you're just going to do now is, now that you've established this, there is no time you have to think about it any longer. So you just slink in behind the 2, how's that word for you? And then go to the next empty stitch. And you are just going to continue to go. Now my sample that I have is 21 inches without stretch. I measured it on myself to make sure that I don't give myself a headache, but it's got to have a little bit of compression just to stay on your head, but not too crazy that you're giving yourself a headache. So you're just going to rotate around, and you're going to be able to count the number of rounds, not that you want to, because you're going to probably want to customize for yourself. So even if you have a kid that is doing some kind of costume party or whatever, you can just stop when you feel like it's long enough. Okay, so you're just going to continue to go around, and when you follow it around, see, there's going to be no, it's just like a continuous spiral up, and that's what you're going to end up with this. So I'm going to bring this sample back, show you how to connect it, and then we're going to wear this at the party. Now I was a good boy and did my homework last night, so I'm ready to finish this thing off. So what I'm going to do is, after the last one that I have in, I'm just going to slip stitch to the next, and then yarn over, pull through. And I'm going to cut this yarn long enough so that I can just use it to sew it to the other side of there to complete my headband. And just pull the yarn strand through and grab a tapestry needle, and what we're going to do is just to make sure that when we connect it, it's just going to boom like that, and we're going to connect it by following the revolution around. Okay, so I'm just going to connect it like this. Because it's a revolution, do you see how there's kind of a step out here and there's kind of a step out here? I'm going to kind of connect it like that. So I'm just going to just pull that over into this side here and start the connection. You're going to do what is called as a whip stitch. So go to the next empty stitch. There should be the same number of stitches if you were accurate, and just kind of go across the tube like this. And you're just going to follow this tube all the way around. Every stitch gets something. If you see any lumps or anything, just kind of try to use your thread or your yarn to pull it in. So I want you to just to follow the edge around. Every empty stitch gets something. And I'll be right back in a moment. I'm just pulling it apart to make sure that it did go all the way around. And I can see the step out is here, so I am all the way around. So I'm just gonna go into the beginning again. And this time I'm going to make sure that I'm just gonna slip it under here to get it to tie itself into a knot. And I'll do it one more time. So just going in and tie it into a knot. But we're not done yet. So now we know it's a knot, it's never going to come out. So I'm just going to squish it flat, and I'm just going to drag the yarn through and just carefully come out of a section across. And when you pull this, don't pull it so that it's going to change the shape. Go back in through a slightly different hole or spot, going in all the way across, and then back one more time. So slightly different spot. This is your loose end coming out. And now take your scissors and cut that. It's almost invisible, isn't it? So when you're wearing it, you are going to look fierce. So even if the instructor says go right and you go left, you're in my club today, you can just squish it. And if you don't like the way it looks, you can just turn it so that you can get the seams. You can fold it in any direction and just get it to go. And then you're good to go, and please enjoy your new party. That's it for today, and we hope you enjoyed.